Imagine having the power to influence the future of your organization. How? Through strategic decision-making. Strategic decision-making is like having a superpower. It's the ability to see into the future and shape it according to your vision. It's about using your insight and reliable evidence to make informed decisions about your organization's resources. These resources aren't just budgets, but also people and technology. Think of strategic decision-making as a compass guiding your organization through the vast ocean of business. It helps you navigate the waves of market trends, the stormy weather of competition, and the unpredictable currents of innovation. It's about making conscious choices that align with your organization's vision, mission, and strategic objectives. But it isn't just about the destination. The journey matters too. Strategic decision-making affects every aspect of your organization, from budgets and personnel to technology. It's the thread that connects all these elements, ensuring they work in harmony towards a common goal. When it comes to budgets, strategic decision-making allows you to allocate resources effectively. It helps you identify where to invest, where to cut costs, and where to reallocate funds based on your strategic goals. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. Then there's personnel. Strategic decision-making influences who you hire, promote, or let go. It helps you build a team that's not only competent, but also aligned with your organization's culture and long-term goals. And let's not forget about technology. In a world where disruptive technologies are the norm, strategic decision-making enables you to decide which technologies are worth investing in. It helps you stay ahead of the curve by embracing innovation that supports your strategic objectives. In essence, strategic decision-making is the art and science of making choices that propel your organization forward. It's about turning your vision into reality through careful planning, thoughtful analysis, and decisive action. So, the next time you're faced with a tough decision, remember this: strategic decision-making is not just a skill, it's a tool that shapes the future of your organization. In a world that's constantly evolving, can your organization afford to stay the same? As we delve into the age of disruption, it's crucial to understand the transformative power of disruptive technologies. Disruptive technologies, as the term suggests, are innovations that upend traditional business methods and practices, creating a seismic shift in the way things operate. They are the drivers of change, pushing boundaries and redefining norms. Picture a giant wave, a technological tsunami, if you will. It's powerful, it's relentless, and it's reshaping the landscape. That's the impact of disruptive technologies. They don't just alter the way we work, they revolutionize it. Consider the advent of e-commerce. Once upon a time, businesses thrived on brick-and-mortar stores, eyeing foot traffic as their key to success. Then the internet happened. Suddenly, the entire world was a marketplace. The traditional retail model was disrupted, making way for a new digital way of doing business. But disruption isn't just about technology. It's about the new ways of working across infrastructure, processes, people, and culture. It's about leveraging these technologies to foster innovation, improve efficiency, and drive growth. For instance, data analytics, a disruptive technology, has changed the way businesses make decisions. Data is the new oil, and businesses that have learned to tap into this resource are reaping the rewards. They're making informed decisions, predicting trends, and staying steps ahead of the competition. And then there's sustainability. Disruptive technologies are paving the way for sustainable practices, proving that profitability and environmental responsibility can coexist. From renewable energy to waste management, businesses are finding innovative ways to reduce their carbon footprint while boosting their bottom line. But here's the catch. Disruption can be intimidating. It brings change, and change can be unsettling. However, the key is to embrace the disruption, to see it not as a threat, but as an opportunity. Disruptive technologies are not threats, but opportunities waiting to be seized. So, the question isn't whether your organization can afford to stay the same, it's whether your organization can afford not to change. In the face of ethical dilemmas, how should a leader respond? This question is not simply rhetorical. It's a reality that leaders across all industries and organizations grapple with on a daily basis. As we delve into the world of values-based leadership theories and principles, it becomes evident that ethical leadership is not merely a choice, but a necessity. It's the compass that guides decision-making, shaping not just the leaders themselves, but the entire organization. Imagine a tale of two leaders. Leader A, strong and charismatic, leads a successful organization. Yet, when faced with an ethical dilemma, he chooses the path of least resistance, compromising on principles for short-term gain. Over time, this creates a culture of mistrust and uncertainty, leading to a decline in not just morale, but also productivity and innovation. Contrast this with Leader B, equally strong and charismatic. She too leads a successful organization. However, when faced with a similar dilemma, she chooses the path of integrity, standing firm on her principles even in the face of adversity. This decision, though difficult, sends a powerful message across the organization. Over time, this inspires trust and respect, fostering a culture of honesty, transparency, and mutual respect. This tale of two leaders illustrates the power and impact of values-based leadership. It underscores the truth that ethics and values are not just abstract concepts to be discussed in boardrooms or classrooms. They are living, breathing principles that should permeate every decision and action within an organization. Ethics in leadership is not about choosing the easiest path, but about choosing the right one. It's about understanding that every decision has consequences, and that these consequences extend beyond the individual to the entire organization. It's about being brave enough to stand up for what is right, even when it's hard. In a world that is increasingly complex and uncertain, ethical leadership is more important than ever. It's the bedrock upon which successful organizations are built, and the guiding light that helps navigate the storms of change and disruption. Ethical leadership is not just about doing what's right. It's about setting a standard for everyone in the organization. Because at the end of the day, the true measure of a leader is not just in their achievements, but in the legacy they leave behind. How can you turn data into a competitive advantage? This question is at the heart of today's business landscape. In an era where data is the new oil, the ability to harness its power can be a decisive factor in the race for market dominance. Let's take a moment to delve into the world of competitive strategies. These strategies are essentially the game plans that businesses use to achieve their objectives. They can range from cost leadership strategies, where a company aims to be the lowest cost producer in its industry, to differentiation strategies, where a company seeks to offer unique products or services that are valued by customers. Now, how does big data fit into all of this? Well, imagine having access to a wealth of information about your customers' preferences, behaviors, and needs. This data, when analyzed and interpreted correctly, can provide invaluable insights that can guide your strategic decision-making process. Think about it. If you knew exactly what your customers wanted, how they wanted it, and when they wanted it, wouldn't you have a significant edge over your competition? That's precisely the power of big data in competitive strategy. Let's take a look at a real-world example. Consider a global online retailer that uses big data analytics to understand its customers' buying habits. By analyzing data from millions of transactions, the retailer can predict what products are likely to be popular in the future, allowing it to stock up on these items in advance. This not only prevents stockouts, but also ensures that customers can always find what they're looking for, thus enhancing customer satisfaction and loyalty. But it's not just about understanding customer behavior. Big data can also help companies streamline their operations, reduce costs, and improve efficiency. For instance, a manufacturing company may use data analytics to monitor and optimize its production processes, leading to reduced waste and increased productivity. However, while the potential benefits of big data are immense, it's important to remember that the effective use of data requires a strategic approach. Companies must have a clear understanding of their strategic objectives and how data can help them achieve these goals. They must also invest in the right technology and talent to manage and analyze data effectively. In addition, companies must be mindful of the ethical considerations associated with data use. Privacy and data security are paramount, and businesses must take steps to protect their customers' data and use it responsibly. In conclusion, competitive strategies are no longer just about offering the lowest prices or the most innovative products. In today's data-driven world, the ability to turn information into insight is a game changer, It's about understanding your customers, improving your operations, and making informed decisions that drive your business forward. And that, my friends, is how you turn data into a competitive advantage. In today's data-driven world, the ability to turn information into insight is a game changer. Can you predict the future? With the right financial strategy, you might just be able to. Let's delve into the world of financial strategies. These are comprehensive evaluation tools that take into account various scenarios, the use of modeling, and the identification of trends. In essence, a financial strategy is a roadmap to a company's financial goals, taking into account the many variables that can impact those goals. Imagine you're setting out on a journey. You have a destination in mind, but there are countless paths to get there. You could take the straight and narrow or perhaps a winding scenic route. Maybe you'll encounter roadblocks or detours. A financial strategy is like your GPS, analyzing all the potential routes and guiding you on the most efficient path towards your financial destination. Now let's talk about scenarios. These are hypothetical situations that could potentially impact your business. They could be as simple as a new competitor entering the market, or as complex as a global economic downturn. By considering these scenarios as part of your financial strategy, you prepare your business for the unexpected. You make your organization resilient, ready to adapt and thrive in any situation. Next, we have modeling. This is the process of creating a mathematical representation of a financial situation. It might sound complex, but it's essentially a way of playing out different scenarios on a small scale to see their potential impact. Modeling can help you predict the outcome of different strategies, allowing you to choose the most effective one. Identifying trends is another crucial part of financial strategy. This involves looking at patterns in your industry, the economy, or even wider society and predicting how they might evolve. Understanding trends can help you spot opportunities for growth or warn you of upcoming challenges. But how do we make decisions based on all this information? This is where economic theory comes into play. Economic theory provides a framework for understanding how different elements of the economy interact with each other. It helps us understand how changes in one area might affect another. By applying economic theory to decision-making, we can make informed choices that consider the broader context. For example, let's say we identify a trend towards more sustainable business practices. Using economic theory, we might predict that this could lead to increased demand for green products, higher prices for non-renewable resources, and changes in government regulations. This insight could guide our financial strategy, leading us to invest in sustainable technologies or shift our product range to meet changing consumer demands. In conclusion, a financial strategy is more than just a plan. It's a dynamic, adaptable tool that helps your organization navigate the complex world of business. It brings together scenarios, modeling, and trends, all under the guiding hand of economic theory. Effective financial strategy is like a compass guiding your organization towards its goals. Behind every successful organization, there's a robust financial governance structure. This statement is as true as the fact that the sun rises in the east. But what exactly is financial governance? And why is it so critical? Let's dive in. Financial governance refers to the mechanisms, processes, and rules that guide financial management within an organization. Its primary duty is to ensure the effective, efficient, and accountable use of resources, thereby fostering trust and credibility with stakeholders. Imagine it as the backbone that holds the organization upright, ensuring it doesn't crumble under financial pressures. In the realm of financial governance, legal requirements loom large. These are the laws and regulations that oversee how organizations manage their finances. From taxation to reporting, compliance to these requirements is not optional. It's a must. A single misstep can lead to penalties, reputational damage, and even legal proceedings. Hence, understanding and adhering to these legal requirements forms a crucial part of the financial governance structure. Moving on, let's talk about procurement strategies. These are the plans and actions taken by an organization to acquire goods, services, or works from external sources. They directly influence the quality, cost, and efficiency of operations. A well-crafted procurement strategy can lead to cost savings, increased efficiency, and improved supplier relationships. On the other hand, a poorly executed strategy can result in overpriced goods, delays, and even supply chain disruptions. Therefore, The role of procurement strategies in resource allocation is undeniable. In essence, financial governance is like the guardian of an organization's resources. It oversees how resources are allocated, ensures legal compliance, and guides procurement decisions. It's the invisible hand steering the organization towards financial stability and success. To sum it up, strong financial governance is not about maintaining control. It's about creating a culture of accountability, transparency, and strategic decision-making that drives the organization forward. Strong financial governance is not a choice, it's a necessity. It's the beacon that guides organizations through the murky waters of financial management, leading them towards success. Remember the power of strategic decision-making we talked about at the beginning? Indeed, it's the bedrock upon which successful businesses are built. But let's not forget, it's the strategic insight and reliable evidence that fuels this power. Through the lens of disruptive technologies, we've seen how innovation can challenge traditional business methods. We've learned about the importance of ethics and values-based leadership and how they shape our decision-making process. We've also navigated the waters of competitive strategies, entrepreneurialism, and the use of big data to implement change. Delving into financial strategies, we've explored scenarios, modeling, and trend identification, and how they tie into our economic decisions. We've looked at the implications of sustainable approaches and the legal requirements of financial governance. But remember, all these elements are intertwined, all drawing from the well of strategic insight and reliable evidence. In the end, the power to shape the future of your organization lies in your hands. Make every decision count.